beautiful people. So I wanted to make my last and final video about the bride of Christ, and I've even written down points so I can go over each point to talk to you guys about. So again, I'm going to repeat that the bride of Christ is one human woman who's on earth right now, and this is each point to talk to you guys about. So again, I'm going to repeat that the bride of Christ is one human woman who's on earth right now. And this is also a PSA to women, especially women in Christ. So she's one connected. And she will be presented by Yeshua HaMashiach himself, Jesus Christ himself, however you want to use it. It's not the name that is important, it is the intent. So woman, and she will be presented by Yeshua HaMashiach himself, Jesus Christ himself, however you want to use it. It's not the name that is important, it is the intent. So she will be presented by Christ himself. So all of this like bickering and buckering and who is the bride and this argument and that argument, and I mean not because no matter what, Yeshua HaMashiach is going to present her. So it doesn't matter. And as she will and this argument and that argument, and I mean not because no matter what, Yeshua HaMashiach is going to present her. So it doesn't matter. And as she will be presented by Christ himself, that's why I don't really want to go into too many details about her, because no matter what, someone is going to feel like they're the bride and they're going to argue about it, and that's fine, you know. But either way, Christ is going to present her himself. So you can feel whatever way you it's going to feel like they're the bride and they're going to argue about it, and that's fine, you know. But either way, Christ is going to present her himself. So you can feel whatever way you may feel towards any woman, judge any woman. No, she's not pure enough, she's not this, she's not that, she's not dressed enough. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, none of you are Christ, and none of you can deem who he was preordained to marry. I also want to make he's not dressed enough. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, none of you are Christ, and none of you can deem who he was preordained to marry. I also want the Holy Spirit, and I will get into that as well. So now let's get into this bride of Christ. Let's give a little detail, shall we? So she is of Eve. She is of Mary Magdalene. She is the Shulamite in the Song of Solomon, the Song of Songs. She is the daughter of Zion. Let me make that clear again. She is the daughter of Zion. So what does that mean? That God created. She is the daughter of Zion. Let me make that clear again. She is the daughter of Zion. So what does that mean? That God created son and daughter, just like he created Adam and Eve. He did not put Adam and Steve together for a reason. So all these men talking about they're the bride of Christ. So weird. You telling me you're going to put on a wedding gown and go marry the Messiah as a man? Are you insane? Truly, truly I say to you, about they're the bride of Christ. So weird. You daughter, just like he created Adam and Eve. He did not put Adam and Steve together for a reason. So all these men talking about they're the bride of Christ. So weird. You telling me you're going to put on a wedding gown and go marry the Messiah as a man? Are you insane? Truly, truly I say to you, I don't understand how anybody could think that the bride of Christ is the church. First and foremost, the church is made up of men, women, and children. You're telling me that Yeshua himself is going to marry men and children? So you're calling him a pedophile, you're calling him gay. I mean, I don't understand how you could put this kind of... That God created son and daughter, just like he created Adam and Eve. He did not put Adam and Steve together for a reason. So all these men talking about they're the bride of Christ. So weird. You telling me you're going to put on a wedding gown and go marry the Messiah as a man? Are you insane? Truly, truly I say to you, I don't understand how anybody could think that the bride of Christ is the church.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. All praises and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the elect when feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, in sincerity and truth with this great gospel that is strictly coming out of our Bible, coming out of our Bible, and the only people who was set up to really preach out of the Bible is the prophets, the servants of the Lord. Right? The Lord did not set women up to be talking about the scriptures, right? It says, let your women keep silence in the churches. The Lord have not imparted unto her wisdom, knowledge, understanding, so she don't have no understanding. That's why she said, I don't understand. We already know you don't understand, right? And these women, they're all about really themselves being seen, their heads not covered, right? These women are out the fuck order, right? A fucking weave is not a head covering. Right, so we in the times right now where you got women speaking madness, you got homosexual preachers, you got satanic preachers, you got a send-off team on the earth, because now that the truth is being revealed, the devil is the spirit of Satan has entered into the people to keep this gospel hidden. But this gospel is not going to be hid. And one thing we know, that our Messiah is not coming back to marry one woman, right? Is one woman preparing to give the Lord some pussy. No, that's some bullshit, right? This is madness, right? Matter of fact, let's get straight into the scriptures. We're going to start with the book of Revelation 19, and let's start with 5, and it reads, and a voice came out of the throne saying, praise our power, all ye his servants, and ye that fear him, both small and great. And I heard as it were the voice of great multitude, and as the voice of many waters, as the voice of mighty thunderings, saying, Alleluia, for the Lord power, omnipotent, reign. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come. We know the Lamb is Yahweh Shai, right? A marriage is what? A union coming together, right? The marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife had made herself ready. Right? His wife has made herself ready, and to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white. For the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. It ain't talking about a white dress, right? It ain't talking about a white dress. These bitches talking about, yeah, the Lord's coming back, and there's a woman on earth, and she's gonna be prepared for the Lord. And yeah, she's pure. She's the daughter of Zion. Yeah, we know the daughter of Zion represents who? Israel, the nation of Israel, right? Let's keep reading. And it says, let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife have made herself ready. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints, which is the truth. Right? Once you put on that truth, that's what cleanses you, man. This wisdom and knowledge that the Lord gave us, these laws and statutes, the ordinances, right? You're trying to prepare yourself for the Lord, right? It says, set thine house in order. And he said unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage, the supper of the Lamb. And he saith unto me, these are true sayings, right? When you go into the Bible, right, it's parables. It's parables. The Lord is comparing the kingdom of heaven, right, to a marriage that's being prepared, right? I'm going to read Matthew 22:1. It says, and Yahweh Shai spake unto them again by parables, and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Right? The Lord is calling Israel to come to this wedding, to this union of what? Them coming back to their power, them returning back to the Lord. Right? Again, he sent forth servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen, my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. But they made light of it, and they went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise, right? These niggas are too busy to be focusing on the work of the Lord. They're too busy to come and return back to the Lord, so when the Lord comes back, they get delivered. That's what it's about. It's about deliverance, salvation, right? But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth. He sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned their cities. Then said his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. right? And this goes back to them them different camps when that's kind of spiritual, because I feel like this connects with them brothers, man. That 2000, before the 2000 prophecy, right? They thought the Lord was gonna come before 2000, and a lot of motherfuckers fell away, right? And I'm gonna keep reading. It says, "And the remnant took his servants and entered into their spitefully and slew them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned the city. Then said to his servants, The wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage." So what happened? The Lord said the elders and the apostles on the highways, and these videos went viral, right? These videos went viral, and a lot of men woke up. And a lot of camps popped up in different places, different cities in America, different countries, right? Nigerian camps, European camps in Europe, camps in Canada, right? Camps in Central and South America, Mexico, Jamaica, right? The Caribbeans, the Virgin Islands, right? You got camps everywhere. The marriage is being prepped. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together as many as they were found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how comest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then he said unto the king's servants, Bind him. Salaki. Then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away and cast him to the outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, for many are called, but few are chosen. Yeah, that garment, man, right? You gotta have this truth. You gotta be part of the elect, man. The Lord is not accepting nobody who's not part of the elect. This is the book of Isaiah 54:3, and the elect is strictly Israelites, right? For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles. You Israelites are about to inherit the Gentiles and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. Fear not, for thou shalt not be ashamed, neither be thou confounded, for thou shalt not be put to shame, for thou shalt forget the shame of thy youth, and shalt not remember the reproach of thy widowhood any more. For thy Maker is thy husband, and the Lord of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer of the Holy One of Israel, the Most High of the whole earth shall he be called. Here's the point. For the Lord have called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth, when thou was refused, saith the Lord. Who's that talking about? Israel, right? The Lord compares to a woman, right? And we just read the parable of a marriage. Right, so the marriage of the woman and the lamb is talking about us rejoining back with Yahweh Shai. Right, it ain't talking about no motherfucking female prepared to marry Yahweh Shai. Right, Yahweh Shai is coming to deliver the elect of Israel, and the elect of Israel is men, women, and children. That's who's going to be delivered, starting with 144,000. Right, Jeremiah 6:2. I have likened thee unto the daughter of Zion, to a comely woman, to a delicate woman. What the Lord said, I have likened the daughter of Zion. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely woman, to a comely and delicate woman, man. Right? That's when the Lord is speaking in other parables, right? A woman, when he speaks about that woman, right? That woman clothed with the stars on her head, right? That was talking about Israel. Let's go back to the book of Revelation 19 and start again at 5. It says, And a voice came out of the throne, saying, Praise our power, all ye his servants, and ye that fear him, both small and great. And I heard as it were the voice of great multitude, and as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a mighty thundering, saying, Hallelujah, for the Lord power omnipotent reigneth. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him. For the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife hath made herself ready. Right after all these times of being fallen as a nation. Right now we're about to come back as a people to the Lord, and that's what's being prepared. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white. For the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints, right? That's why he had the one motherfucker who came in there. He ain't had no righteousness of the saints, so they bind his ass up and toss his ass the fuck up out of there, just like all the niggas who came to the truth. Lord tossed your ass up out of here, right? It says, let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his holy wife have made herself ready. And to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, and the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. And he hath said unto me, right blessed are they which are called unto the marriage, the supper of the Lamb. And he saith unto me, these are the true sayings of the Most High. And I fell at his feet to worship, and he said unto me, see thou do not, I am a fellow servant of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Right, we're not here to be worshipped by other Israelites. Right, we're here to just continue to push this gospel, worship the Most High. That's who you're supposed to worship. For the testimony of Yahushua is what the spirit of prophecy. The spirit of prophecy. We go to the book of Hosea 2. Let's start at 17, right? Hosea 2 and 17. For I will take away the names of Balaam out of her mouth, and they shall no more be remembered out of their name. They shall no more be remembered by their name. And in that day will I make a covenant for them with the beast of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, with the creeping things of the ground. And I will break the bow and the sword and battle out of the earth, and will make them to lie down safely. And I will betroth thee unto me forever. Yea, I will betroth thee unto me in righteousness and in judgment, and in loving kindness, and in mercies. I will even betroth thee unto me faithfulness. Thou shalt know that the Lord, thou shalt know the Lord. And who's that talking about? Israelites. Right? Because we didn't know the Lord, man. All the motherfucker knew was fake Jesus, captivity, right? Jesus Christos, some pagan ass madness, right? We was scattered throughout the four corners of the earth to serve other nations, man. They didn't teach us they didn't let us continue our customs in this last and final captivity we're in. So now we're being brought back to the Lord, right? We putting on that righteousness. The truth is coming back in us. We're being prepared, right? The book of and it says, and I will betroth thee even unto me forever. Yea, will betroth. It says betroth into a formal agreement to marry. That's who talking about, Israelites. They ain't talking about one fucking woman. The Lord is waking up a nation of people. He's about to be gathered, married to a nation of people. Right? 2 Corinthians 11, and let's start at 1. Would to the Most High ye could bear with me a little in my folly, and indeed bear with me, for I am jealous over you with godly jealousy. For I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Mashiach, as a chaste virgin, right? Because one thing we understand, our people have become defiled, right? It talks about the iniquity of thy sister, right? He says your sister have played the harlot, right? That's what it talks about us. We have went and played the harlot. We have became whores, going after other gods. So now us returning back to our power, we're being made what? Clean. We're going to be made clean, and that's the elect. Only the elect. 2 parts there and shall be cut off and die. It's a lot of our people. They ain't going to wake up to this knowledge. They're not going to be restored. They're not going to be brought back from that dead state that they're living in, right? So who's going to be married to the Lord? The elect of Israel. Revelation chapter 21 and 1, I'm going to read it. Says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. What did it say? I saw one woman coming down from heaven. One woman, she's beautiful, she's pure. Yeah, that Jamaican sister, she don't know what the hell she talking about. She been hitting that good old Jamaican ganja and just turned the camera on trying to prophesy. The Lord don't want to hear no goddamn woman prophesying about nothing. Woman, your job is to serve your husband, not to be preaching. And if you take it personally, that is your problem. You need to take it up with the Heavenly Father, because he's going to fuck your ass up. You're going to start killing them motherfucking kids, because there's a lot of you women who like preaching and talking shit, because it's just you and them kids in the house. You ain't got no fucking man. A woman is going to learn a lot of silence in them goddamn days, because she's causing confusion. She's pushing the name of Yahuwah, Yeshua, whatever that character they be calling on. Right, I'm going to go back again. Revelation 21:1, it says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven, prepared as a bride." What? Prepared as a bride, adored for her husband. And I heard a great voice of heaven saying, "Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men." Whoa, is with men. Who the Lord dealing with? With men. She said, "Who these? You saying the Lord is gay? The Lord is a homosexual?" These women don't have no understanding, right? "And I heard the great voice of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. And the Most High shall wipe away all their tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, nor there shall be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." No more captivity, no more 9 to 5s and serving other nations and being at the bottom, right? "And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said unto me, It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, and I will give unto him that is athirst the fountain of water of life freely." Freely. You hear that, guys? All you niggas selling Hebrew names and selling the Hebrew merchandise, trying to get rich off this gospel, trying to get filthy rich off this gospel. The Lord gonna kill you. Go back to that 21:9 Revelation. It said, "And there came unto me one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials full of 7 last plagues, and talked with me, saying, Come hither, I will show thee the bride, the Lamb's wife. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me the great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from the Most High, having the glory." No, he seen a badass woman. He seen a bad chick. He seen an Instagram hoe coming out of heaven. He seen a thought. He seen a hooker. He seen a bad bitch. No, I'm gonna read it again. "And there came unto me one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials full of the 7 last plagues, and talked with me, saying, Come hither, I will show thee the bride, the Lamb's wife. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me the great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from the Most High, having the glory of the Most High. And her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear and crystal, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates. At the gates of the 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which were the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Call hello, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Shalom.